How do you write the nth root of a as a power? The nth root of a equals a to the power of 1 over n. Let's refer to this as rule number 9. It's called the nth root because the rule works for all positive integers, like 3, 4, 5, and so on, not only 2. The square root is a special case of the nth root. But mathematicians don't bother to write the number 2 next to the root sign in that case. Let's start with some examples before looking into why this rule works. You want to write these roots as powers: the cube root of b, the 5th root of x, and the 8th root of z. Using the rule, you find that the cube root of b equals b to the power of 1 over 3. The 5th root of x is x to the 1/5 power. And the 8th root of z equals z raised to the power of 1/8. This looks pretty useful, but why does the rule work? Well, raising a variable to the nth power and raising a variable to the power of 1 over n are opposite operations, in the same manner as squaring and finding the square root are. Say you're looking for the nth root of a variable, p. You name the nth root of p q. This means you want to find the number q that can be raised to the power of n and become p. So q to the nth power equals p. This is an equation. You want q to the power of n to become q. That means the exponent n has to become 1. How can you make that happen? Well, n multiplied by 1 over n equals 1. So your first step is to raise both sides to the power of 1 over n. This gives you the quantity q to the power of n to the power of 1 over n equals p to the power of 1 over n. You use Rule 7 and multiply the exponents. Now you have q to the power of n times 1 over n equals p to the power of 1 times 1 over n. Remember, there is always an invisible exponent 1 whenever you don't see one written. Now, n times 1 over n equals n over n, which equals 1. And 1 times 1 over n is simply 1 over n. This gives you q equals p to the power of 1 over n. Congrats! You have now shown that if q to the power of n equals p, then q equals p to the power of 1 over n. That means the nth root of p is q. Remember how mathematicians use the root sign. The radicand is the number the root becomes after being raised to the power of n. And that's why raising a variable to the power of 1 over n is the same as finding its nth root. The nth root of a equals a to the power of 1 over n.